Hey, what's up guys and girls? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. I have got a jam-packed episode for you today. And as we move on into March, let me remind you that once again, today's video is powered by my awesome sponsor over at Elgato. For those of you that don't know, maybe you're new to the channel, I am an Elgato partner, have been for a few years now, a very proud Elgato partner, as I use all of their product range to create my content every single day. If you are ever looking for like the setup video of me telling you exactly what I use and stuff, and or where to pick it up, there's always a link down below in the description of my videos. It will take you to my Elgato profile page. You can learn more about what I use, and that's where, of course, you can source those goods as well. Thank you once again to Elgato, and let's get stuck in. So if you enjoy, do me a small favor, thumbs up on the video. Let's absolutely smash it. Be awesome to get 2,000 likes on this one, wouldn't it? And of course, subscribe as well to the channel if you're new. So yesterday we had the whatever it was, the mid-icon player pick, and I forgot to open the two little packs that came with it. We got Xavi. Submitted a Prime Del Piero, submitted a Team of the Year nominee Pedri, all of those sorts of things in to get a 90 rated mid Xavi. Not ideal. However, we might give him a little run out in the second half or as a sub in our playoff games today. Now, what you're going to see for the first half of the video is pretty much... I'm kind of hooked on these 80+ rare gold player picks, and I think they're quite good. I think they dish out quite a lot of stuff. So I decided to go from just over 500,000 coins to all the way down to 400,000 in about 3 different stages to try and do a bit of bronze pack method. Either use the rares in the icon SBCs for the rare bronze part in order to get a couple of gold rares, because I'm going to need some gold rares for my 80+ player picks. And once I'd done all of them, the bronze rares were then up for sale. All bronze rares at the moment seem to go for at least 200, so you can sell. And let's face it, you get 1 or 2 bronze rares in nearly every bronze pack. That's 200 to 400 coins in every bronze pack nearly that you're selling off. You normally get between 50 and 150 worth of discard. You add that on top. You know, the 750 coin bronze packs are really not too much of a dangerous investment. And typically, you might not be able to make all your money back, but you'll certainly have a decent amount of money spent, which will then give you tons of non-rare bronzes, which you can then put into the premium bronze upgrade, and that will give you 4 silver players. I did this, I don't know, like 60 times today over the course of 3 little sessions. Typically, it was about 20 packs a time each session. So we got 20 lots of 4 silver players, 2 rare, 2 non-rare. So that's an awful lot of silvers that then join the club. And from that, I did 2 things. Firstly, I put the non-rare silvers into the premium silver upgrade, and that gives me 5 gold common players. All right? Now, that's going to be the gold common section of my 80+ player pick binge. You know? And then, whilst they were there, the icon SBCs, I could put some of those rare silvers that are untradeable into that part of the icon SBC to give me more 2 rare gold player packs, which are tradable, by the way. So if you end up getting anything from them, you could sell it on. Or, of course, you could use it if you get nothing really to have the rares for these, for the 1 of 2 80+ rare gold player picks. So, a couple of things that I realized from this. I mean, start off well with a Donnarumma right there. So that really helps make it worth it. So we went from about 510k down to about 465, and to be fair, this wasn't the best, the most efficient batch, because I was putting rare bronzes and rare silvers into the icon SBCs just so I could get rare golds out of it. But each and every time it would get me, let's say, around 5 player picks. So I reckon I did about 15 player picks across the course of about 100k, which actually is probably not that great. because I think if you already have some rare golds in your club, I mean, or you could go out and buy them, you can buy non-rare golds for 500 coins. Now, you need 7 of them, or 3.5k's worth in each player pick, and then a rare gold, which is about 1,000 coins. So I think it's about 4.5k to 5,000 coins. By the way, little ones to watch. Anthony, you reckon he's fodder, or do you reckon we're gonna see upgrades on him across the rest of the year? Somebody let me know what you think. So I reckon the way that I was doing it before was, one, taking longer and actually probably costing a little bit more to do. So might I recommend, if you've got some rare golds in your club already, maybe don't worry too much about going all the way through this bronze pack method route, and just go ahead and buy yourself some non-rare golds. Because if you can get them for 500 coins or even less each time, you're gonna be able to craft quite a lot of. I mean, let's just say it costs 5k to buy from scratch one of those player picks. 100k is going to get you 20, of course, and we spent just over 100k and have probably done about 15. So not the most efficient, but you can go from bronze pack method to upgrade packs to 80 plus player picks to 85 plus player pick via crafting if you want. I just don't know if it's that monetarily worthwhile, that financially viable. Might be cheaper to just buy some golds, is what I'm trying to say. But it was a fun little experiment, and let's face it, I was on a bit of a day off, so I was playing a little bit of Hogwarts and stuff. Got a little bit bored, so I thought, I'm just going to go on FIFA and see what I can make happen to get extra footage for a video. So that's exactly what we've done. And I mean, yeah, I mean, it was a good, fun experiment. I don't mind opening bronze packs. I actually didn't get very lucky with my bronze packs. Sometimes you'll open a batch and you'll get that Brazilian manager that sells for 5,000 coins a few times. I got nothing of the sort. I was basically selling all my rares for 200, whereas there are definitely players out there that are worth a lot more. So that being said, it might end up being worth it if you just get a lucky batch of bronze packs. Yeah, could be worth it. But anyway, 6-4 win in my very first game of Sweat Champs, of Foot Sweat, of the qualification playoffs of Sweatness. The first game. I didn't expect it to be quite so difficult, but it was, and you know what? Is what it is. I played these, right, and my mate was also playing his at the same time. And I think in the time it took me to get 2 of these games done, he'd finished. Or like got 6 or 7 of his games done. That was it. Yeah, he hadn't finished. He ended up going 10-0. I don't do that because I'm not that good. And I think I'm just going to show you the victories here today, because we've already spent quite a lot of time doing like player picks and stuff. But yeah, my first 2 games were kind of tough. Like this guy in game number 2, although I end up beating him 5-1, right? And that ends up making it look like it was super, super easy. He was actually really good at dribbling and skills and stuff. And I think was genuinely trying to, once I got a goal up or something, he didn't just sweat it. He really tried to keep his game plan, which was doing skills and being a good dribbler and stuff. And fair play to him. But obviously that then made things just a touch easier for me to get the dub. So 2-0 after not 2 of the easiest games I've ever played of FIFA, that is for sure. We can then do this 85 plus player pick. What are we going to get from the second one of these today? Oh, double 86s. Not ideal, but we move, you know. If you look at the fodder that we've got from doing 100k's worth of spending, I've got that 88 Donnarumma. I've got an 86 Anthony ones to watch, which goes for 65k. And I think those 2 combined are probably basically 100,000. But we've also got a couple of other pieces of fodder as well. So, yeah, we're up in terms of fodder value to... and that's without getting like crazy luck, isn't it? So it has been profitable. But I'm thinking, because I don't really value my coins too much, I can never afford like a top tier player. And let's face it, we've been saving for 2 or 3 weeks and we've managed to get up to 500,000. That's still only about halfway to Mbappe. So I could just spend those coins on like non-rare golds or whatever to get more upgrades done. And actually, with the way that player picks are now, that they could be stored up in the store, I know you have to open them one by one, and there's pros and cons for all of that. I could spend all my coins and get a whole bunch of player picks ready for tomorrow night, which is the start of Fantasy Foot or Foot Fantasy, whatever it is that is showing in the promo section, and we could have a load of player picks ready to potentially get something from that. That could be fun, because let's face it, what else am I going to spend my coins on? My squad is viable. My squad is a 95% squad. I've heard Nepenthes talk about this quite a lot, and that's probably why Road to Glories are nowhere near as successful this year in terms of like views on YouTube and stuff, is simply because like it's so easy, or it's so attainable to get that 90 to 95% rated squad done where you can really compete. Even if you started today, with the amount of upgrades there are and objectives that you can do, you could get yourself a ridiculous squad in no time at all. But getting to that next level where you've got the player of the month Mbappe, or even just a regular Mbappe, it's probably easier to get player of the month Mbappe via getting all the fodder and just doing the SBC than it would be to pack or attain an Mbappe on the market. As it's shown, because I've done so many SBCs this year, but I've not been able to pack Mbappe or actually be able to afford Mbappe. It's kind of crazy. That's why I just don't really value my coins, so I might as well spend them on either having fun, and along the way that ends up getting fodder, which then allows me to complete the next crazy player SBC or the next crazy icon SBC that ends up throwing all the fodder away for nothing, but it's for the content. So that's kind of like the route that we're going down. And therefore, I'm willing to spend the coins because, like, even if we get nothing or we don't get much, well, I wasn't going to use that 500k to upgrade my team anyway, because there's just no way. My team is solid enough all the way up until TOTS. There's no doubt about it, because the way that EA have done things this year, it seems a little backwards, I'll be honest. Around the World Cup and Team of the Year time, when we were getting all the World Cup icons, and then Team of the Year time, we had like Zidane SBC, Jarzinho SBC, all of that sort of stuff. And now we're getting like the Vidic SBC, and people saying like John Barnes or something. It's a bit backwards. I don't get it. Maybe they upped the power curve too early and they're trying to like bring it down a notch. But actually, that just means that no one's going to do the content that comes out now because our teams are all above that level. So it makes for a little bit of a stale time, I'll be honest, and I'm sure you guys are all feeling that as well. Luckily, we get a rare players pack from hitting a new level in the seasonal objectives, and also a 99-game loan on a base Diego Forlan, who, let's face it, I'll probably never use and then get annoyed with all the loans on my club and then discard. I don't really love loans on this game. I kind of like the fact that they're giving out 99 loans in the SBCs, because you could do those two Bundesliga showdown SBCs on a 99-game loan. You're probably never going to use them for more than 50 of those games. That means you don't actually have to complete the main version. Although there's a part of me which hates the little blue circle showing that it's a loan. I like that in the end, I could put that player into an SBC. There's an end goal for him once I stop using him for a little bit more cost at the start. Do you know what I mean? Maybe a lot of people don't think about it that way. But I ended up getting my 6 wins. I had a couple games to give away at the end. And so I think I went 6-2. Yeah, 2 games at the end. Which is all right. That's fine. It's good for me. It's a good week. We get 84 rated Diaby there. That can sell for 5,000 coins. Lights up again in the next pack. It's going to be Brazilian CDM. That's a walkout, ladies and gentlemen. It is Fabinho, or people saying that he doesn't deserve to have the Inio in his name at the end of his name because he's not super skillful and his time may have passed. So they call him Ian. Fabian. I don't know. Anyway, that is the end of the episode for today. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. You can leave your comments and discuss what we've been talking about in today's episode. How does your squad compare to the sort of SBCs that are coming out at the moment? Have you done many of them? Are you just using your fodder for icon packs just to try and have fun because you're bored? Let me know. I'm curious. I don't know if I've already asked. Thumbs up on the video would be amazing. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. That'd be cool as well. Really cool, actually. And follow me on social media. My links are down below. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Take it easy. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I'll check back with you tomorrow. Might do some Rivals rewards or something tomorrow. I look forward to it. I'll see you then. Peace.